Up next, I'm taking you on a tour of the Roque House, an architectural treasure in Natchitoches built by a free man of color during Louisiana's antebellum era. A community-wide effort to restore the home and move it to higher ground recently culminated with the reopening of the Roque House for public tours. Let's go check it out.
Hello, Karen. Welcome to the Roque House. Come in.
Well, thank you. So, Ben, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, the first question is, who is Mr. Picale?
Mr. Picale was a slave born in 1736 here in Natchitoches Parish. Stayed in Natchitoches Parish, was a slave for 68 years. He convinced his owner to sell him his freedom. So in 1798, he bought his freedom for $100, and he immediately started building his house.
Yves Picale built the Roque House in 1803, 22 miles down the Cane River Lake on unsurveyed land between two plantations. It sat there for 170 years before moving to the riverbanks in downtown Natchitoches. The home is one of a few French Creole residences in existence built by a free man of color during the time of slavery in Louisiana.
When he had the house about finished in 1802, saved $100, went to a lady that owned a female slave. He bought that female slave, got her into his house. He gave her freedom through manumission, so she was free. The moment she was free, it was his wife. So he bought his wife's freedom. About 8 years later, he bought another female slave, got her ownership, had ownership, bought her freedom, freed her, it was his daughter.
The Roque House sat closer to the banks of the Cane Lake River until it flooded in 2016. A community-wide effort launched to raise funds for an adaptive restoration. The architecture is French Creole post-en-sill style.
Restoration means you have original plans and you rebuild to fit the plans. This house was built by a poor man. He had no original plans, no architect. He and his friends built it. So we had to figure out how it was built originally.
The walls are a mix of mud and moss, a method of construction called bousselage. The entire house is put together with pegs, not a single nail.
What happens is they put wooden slats in here. They'll go out in the countryside and dig up clay, get moss, mix it up, and put it on those slats and then smooth it all out. Now what you see on top of this is a lime wash. Now the lime wash outside is to stop the boar bees from digging holes inside the house. They'll fill these walls up like a Swiss cheese.
The modest three-room house has a central living room, a single bedroom for the entire family, and a guest quarters.
Yves Picale, his wife, and his daughter lived here. And they lived here till about 1818 when he passed away, and his daughter inherited the building. Karen, let's go to the third room in the house, which on this far end, and we were never quite sure exactly what it was used for. Now what we're going to do is take this and turn it into a storeroom for tools. We want to go back and find all the tools are similar to, or copies of, that he used to build the house and put a sample in here for everybody to see.
Outside, granite panels line a brick retaining wall with names of Roque House preservationist donors etched on its faces.
There's room for 2,100 names. And when we finish, that'll give us enough money to invest and throw off income forever. Then that lets us take care of this house forever. We don't have to beg anybody for money.
That's a good business plan.
And listen, look, we're honoring preservationists.
Ben, thank you so much. I wish you well with your preservation efforts. May that entire wall be filled with 2,100 names.
With your help, we may get a lot of names there. So thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.